the lovely Lisa Garland, 5'9", 140 pounds. Lisa is in the black, and Chance Yearwood is in the white. Lisa standing 5'9", weighing in at 140 pounds. She is 33 years old. Like I said, she is 8-5 as a professional with 5 big wins coming by way of knockout. Chance Yearwood is 5'7". She weighed in at 135 pounds. Chance, a 26-year-old fighter, 0-1 as a professional, but a great amateur record of 25-3. Chance has on the white trunks. Lisa is in the black trunks. Your referee out of Pittsburgh, North Carolina, Mr. Bill Clancy. He's a veteran of almost 43 world title fights, one of the best in the business. And here we go, round number 1. Like I said, scheduled for 6 rounds in the junior welterweight division. Yearwood has a very good jab. She puts it out there a lot. This is an amateur bout, though. These young ladies are in training for their next big fight. Lovely Lisa Garland looking for a title fight. She is actually a titleist right now. She's got one of the titles, and at 8'5", she's looking for a big WBC title fight. So she's sparring right now with Chance Yearwood in our first big fight of the night. Chance goes by the nickname of Lightning. She is very quick. I tell you, I've watched Lisa Garland fight several times. She's got a lot of power, a lot of strength. Like I said, she's got 5 knockouts in her 8 professional wins. And that's a pretty good average right there. Her last fight was in Greensboro, North Carolina, about a month ago, and she won by second round knockout. As you can see, Lisa's got a little bit of a height advantage and a little bit of a reach advantage right now. She's got about a 3-inch reach advantage on Yearwood. Both young ladies are in very good shape, both well-trained fighters. 10 seconds to go here in round number 1. Lisa Garland with that left jab and those overhand rights so far dominating the action. You can see as we show some action here late in round number 1, Garland with that beautiful left jab follows it up. Trainer's talking to her in the corner. That is her husband, and he's explaining to her what he wants her to do here in round number 2. Wants her to be a little bit more intense, get a little bit more action, and throw a little bit harder. She was kind of lackadaisical in that first round, but she did land some good shots. You can see Yearwood landed a couple overhand rights there near the end of the round, and her trainer telling her to relax in there. She was a little nervous. First time she's had a big opponent like Lisa Garland. The last couple fighters that she's fought have been a little bit smaller than her, and Lisa at 5'9", 140, 2 inches taller and 5 pounds heavier than Miss Yearwood. Get ready for round number 2. Bill Clancy calls the fighters. Make sure everybody's got their mouthpiece in. Everything's ready to go. There's the bell for round number 2. Here we go. Garland is in the black trunks. Yearwood is in the white. Garland immediately goes to action. Garland's got a very good left jab, and she's got a lot of power in that right hand. She mixes up her punches well. She goes to the body. She's very good as far as a strategic fighter, but she's also got a lot of power. Listens to her corner well. Girl's tied up. Referee tells him to fight out of it, and you can see right off the bat, Garland lands that left hook coming out of the break. You can hear her corner yelling at her, "Don't wait, don't wait." She's standing back, and she's letting Yearwood take the offensive. Yearwood with a couple of quick jabs, falling short of the mark. There's a good body shot. Garland comes in, and they tie up again. Break. Referee Bill Clancy gets them to break. We are in round number 2 of the schedule. It's a 6-round fight in the welterweight, junior welterweight division. Lisa Garland and Chance Yearwood. Garland with a good right uppercut. She's got her. When they get in fighting, Garwood seems to really take over. She's not quite as good from the distance. It looks like Yearwood would rather stand outside and trade jabs with her, but you can see Garland's getting inside, landing the uppercut, landing some good body shots. Both fighters move well. Yearwood throwing punches from the outside has not been able to land. And there we go, we get inside again, and you can see that Garland loves to get inside and really mix it up. She lands a couple of good stiff lefts, and there's another right and a left coming into the corner. They tie up briefly in the corner. Garland and Yearwood. Round number 2 scheduled for 6 in the junior welterweight division between these 2 young ladies. Wild swing and a miss by Yearwood with that big left hook. She missed it, misses an overhand right. And there's a good left to the body. Another good left by Garland. We're back with World of Champions Friday Night Fights, broadcast by Carolina Exposed Multimedia. We're getting ready for the third round here, scheduled for 6 in the junior welterweight division, between Lisa Garland in the black and Chance Yearwood in the white. Girls getting their last minute instructions in between rounds here, and here we go. Start of round number 3. Bill Clancy calls him to the center. There's the bell. Here we go. Garland has been the aggressor through the first 2 rounds, landed more punches. Yearwood seems to be feeling her way. She's not quite as accomplished as a professional. She's only had 1 professional fight. This was Garland's 14th professional fight. But amateur-wise, Yearwood with 28 amateur fights, which is great, and Garland only had 12. So they're pretty evenly matched as far as they go, as their experience and everything as far as professionals, amateurs. You can see the problem is Yearwood trying to fight from the outside. Her reach is just not quite good enough, and Garland is really popping that left jab in there. There's a left to the body and a right to the head. Garland, more aggressive, moves a little bit better in the ring. Yearwood lunges with that right hand. She's short with a couple of shots right there. Garland's picking off most of those punches with her gloves. There comes Garland back to the left-right combination, another left and right to the body. She works the body real well. Her corner told her, go to the body. See if you can wear down the fighter. Like they say, you kill the body and the head will die. So just keep going for the body. Lisa Garland, a really good-looking young fighter. She fought some really tough fights early on, lost a couple fights early on, but has really put together a good winning streak here. She won her last 4 professional fights. She's 8-5 with 5 big knockouts. And, whoa, there's a good left hand snapping the head of Yearwood back. Landed a pretty left, and Yearwood again swinging and missing several times. Garland gets inside, pushes her back. 2 more lefts and a right, another left to the body. You can see that Garland really knows what she's doing when she starts working on that body. She comes in with the uppercut and then drops down to the body with lefts and rights. Good head movement by Garland. Yearwood trying to find that target. She's landing a couple more shots, but most of them are being picked off by Garwood's gloves. 10 seconds to go here in round number 3. We're halfway through this first fight of the evening, brought to you by World of Champions. Prince Samir working out in the back room, getting ready. He'll be our second fight of the evening. He's a good-looking young fighter. He's undefeated, and he is ready to go as we get ready for round number 4 between these 2 ladies. Again, scheduled for 6 rounds in the junior welterweight division. Here's some of the action. You can see Garland when she snapped the head back with that quick left. There she's coming inside. She's got some good body work when she gets in on the inside. She's a tough fighter. She's a lot better on the inside, even though she's got a big reach advantage on Yearwood. She seems to like to get inside and just pound away. I think Yearwood is a little overmatched right now, but it's a really good, close fight between these 2 fighters. Round number 4, here we go. Garland in the black, Yearwood in the white with the red top. And there, right off the bat, Garland goes to work. Getting her on the ropes and landing the body shots, couple good shots left, right. Well, you know, Yearwood comes back. Yearwood, that's the first really good exchange she had where she's landed shots. She's been landing a lot of things on the gloves of Garland and not really getting close enough. And I think that her corner is telling her, you got to get inside and start landing more punches. You can't stand on the outside with this girl. Number one, she's got the reach on you. And number two, when she gets inside, she's really pounding away. So you've got to get closer and start landing it. You got to measure your opponent. There she goes with a left hook and another right. She's getting a little bit better this round, getting a little closer. Lands a couple more punches. She does not have the power that Garland has, nor the speed. It's a tough combination to overcome. Lovely Lisa Garland. Comes to us from Columbia, South Carolina area, where she's been known as her amateur career 11-1, a pro fighter 8-5 with 5 knockouts. Both these girls have fought a lot of rounds in their amateur and pro career, so they're well-conditioned athletes, and they're going at it on the ropes. Big left hook right there by Garland. Snapped the head back of Yearwood. Gets her on the ropes on the other side of the ring, and then she hits her with a couple more lefts on the right and another left. She's kind of abandoned the body this round, going strictly for the head. There's a big left hook again, keeping her on the ropes with that left jab. She's a well-conditioned fighter, but she's also well-trained. Listening to her corner telling her what to do. Bill Clancy separates the two fighters. Good left-right by Yearwood. Yearwood trying to come on a little bit in this round. She's done a lot better this round than she did the first 3 rounds. Throws that looping overhand right. Throws another one. She must have seen something. Her corner saw something that Garland's doing. There's a good body shot there. And a left hook. Good job by Yearwood. She's ending this round on a strong note. We're back looking at some action from the last round right at the end of the round, and you can see Yearwood came on pretty strong right there at the end of that round. Her best round of the night by far. We are getting ready for round number 5 in the junior welterweight division, scheduled for 6. We're looking at Chance Yearwood. There she is in the red top. Referee Bill Clancy tells him to clean up the water in the corner and then get going. Here we go. Lisa Garland in the left, 33-year-old fighter. 140-pounder, 5'9", against Chance Yearwood, 5'7", 135. She's a 26-year-old fighter, 0-1 as a pro. Garland 8-5. Talking to Garland before the fight, she said she uses what she calls her go-go gadget jab. She loves using that. She's got a really good jab. You can see that that's the thing that sets up all her other punches. Right now, Yearwood is really looking good, getting better inside and everything, but when Garland goes back to that jab, she definitely has an advantage. When she gets inside, she has a strong advantage on the inside. And she puts Yearwood back into the corner, but Yearwood gets out, and now they're holding each other. Bill Clancy tells them to get the hands off the back of the head and separate a little bit. Garland loves to fight on the inside. You can see that she lands a lot of shots on the inside. A couple shots to the head. She is really a tough inside fighter. She's got the length, and she can do it from the outside if she wanted to, but she loves to throw it back. She said that she wants a fight with Jennifer Woods, her next opponent. She can't wait because Jennifer skipped out on the last fight they were supposed to have. She said that's the one thing that really makes her mad, when you fight somebody, you're scheduled to fight somebody and they just don't show up. So she said she's ready. She can't wait for her next fight. Talking to Chance Yearwood, she said her favorite thing about fighting is winning, which I guess everybody really wants to do. And when they said, how do you want your fight to end? She started laughing. She said, by me winning. That's great. She fought in the Golden Gloves, and she was on the Air Force boxing team, so she's very smart and entertaining. She's very aggressive. First couple rounds, she was trying to feel her way out, and she really took a lot of punches and didn't really land a lot. She's starting to get better. Her last round, she really came on strong near the end of the round. But you can see that Garland is the stronger of the two fighters as she comes on strong at the end of that round. These young ladies are fighting 2-minute rounds. They fight 6 2-minute rounds as opposed to the men who are fighting the 3-minute rounds. Those are the North Carolina Boxing Commission rules. They really do a great job setting up, keeping the safety of these fighters is the paramount thing that we look for. You can see her trainer talking to her in the corner, and there is Lisa Garland's husband, who is also her trainer, telling her, come on, land those punches. And he's telling her, when you get inside, you're so good inside, drive those punches in there. Get right up on her chest and start landing. Throw everything. Touch her time and time again. And that's what she's been doing. She's a really good fighter. Like I said, when she gets on the inside, she's good. He's telling her, make sure you still keep going to the body. She got away from that. The first 3 rounds, she did a lot of good work to the body. The last couple rounds, she's kind of stayed away from that. So we're getting ready for a big round here. Remember, this is scheduled for 6 here in the junior welterweight division. This is the 6th and final round. Bill Clancy, the referee, has them touch gloves, and here we go. Garland, on my card, had 4 rounds to 1, and right now she is really all over Yearwood to start the round. A couple of big lefts and a right. She's going for the knockout. There's a couple shots to the body, following exactly what her trainer told her to do. Go to the body, get inside, put your head on her chest and go. And that's exactly what Lisa Garland is doing. She's got her trapped in the white corner, the neutral corner over there, landing punch after punch. Yearwood having a hard time getting out of there. Garland pushes her away and lands a big left as she backs up. Yearwood trying to get that left going, but she's had a hard time getting the target. Every time she throws, she bends a little bit, and Garland comes right over the top. There's a good right hand by Yearwood. She has done that several times, that looping right hand, but not enough to impress the judges. She throws another overhand right, but it's short, and Garland defending that jab very well. Garland blocking most of those shots with both hands, and Yearwood backs her up towards the ropes. Lands a couple good body shots herself and a couple lefts and right. You can see she's trying to be more aggressive as this round goes on. But Garland, clearly the superior fighter with the lefts and rights, going to the body, then back to the head. Garland probably out-punching her 6 rounds, 6 punches to 2, my bad. 6 punches to 2, 7, 8, 9, 10 punches now. They're not a lot of punches, but as long as you're touching your opponent, as long as you're touching in the scoring zone, you're doing a good job. The problem right now for Yearwood is almost all of her punches are being blocked. They're not getting to the target. There's a pretty left hand by Lisa Garland. The lovely Lisa Garland, in great shape, good fighter, tough fighter. She wants to be a world champion someday. I think she's well on her way because she's listening to her trainer and she's working hard in the gym. And 5'9", 140 pounds, she's really going to have an advantage on a lot of fighters with that long length, the long reach. She landed some good body shots in there. She does it all. She's got that left jab that's good, the go-go gadget jab, as she calls it. They're getting tied up on the ropes. About 5 seconds to go in this round. There's the bell ending the fight. A great job by the lovely Lisa Garland and Chance Yearwood. That was a great fight for these two fighters. Good workout for both fighters. They did a great job. We'll be getting ready for our second fight. Don't forget our next event at Real Work Studio across from the North Carolina Music Factory in Charlotte, North Carolina. World of Champions Friday Night Fights, broadcast by Carolina Exposed Multimedia. They do a great job bringing these fights, and we want to come back every other month.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for these tremendous competitors.